Now to start our roof, let's first create a layer. It's called roof. And whoops, let's go to make that active layer. And first I'm just going to start making a basic flat roof. So in order to do that, I'm just going to use my rectangle tool and just start cutting out some of these surfaces. And I'm going to ignore that piece right there. And let's go to erase that, erase these lines, and let's go ahead and make this into a group. And now I'm going to offset this 2 feet outwards. And let's go ahead and drag this up, let's say 16 inches. See how that looks. And let's go ahead and drag this line up as well. Let me clean up this offset. All right, and let's go ahead and create another flat surface over here, flat roof. And this one I'm going to go ahead and let it cantilever over there. Make this a group, and let's offset this 2 feet as well. Let's erase that group of lines, and let's go ahead to 16 inches as well. And here I don't want it to cut into this that much, so let's go ahead and pull this, but this time I'm going to toggle control, just kind of create another division in there, and I'm just going to push this to line up with this wall there. And let's go ahead and delete that. So there we have it laying on top of there. Let's clean this up on the bottom as well. Let's create another roof system over here, over our garage. And double click on that, make it a group. Let's push this, let's pull this up 16 inches. And I forgot to offset it, and I could just drag this out if I want, 2 feet on each end. And I want to continue this over here. So this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to push and pull, and I'm going to hold down, I'm going to toggle control, and I just want to create some divisions here where I can push and pull this. And let's just give it a foot overhang over here. And let's push this back here. Push this one back as well. And I just want them to overhang a foot past my column. And let's use the eraser tool to clean this up. And let's create one more roof system over our outdoor eating area. Let's go 16 inches. And let's offset this, let's try a foot, see how that looks. Okay, so that's a very basic roof system, and I'm going to add a little bit more detail to that, and then I will also show you how to create a sloped roof system. Now let's give this an I-beam look to this roof, and the way I'm going to do that is using the Follow Me tool, which the Follow Me tool is it's an awesome tool that will allow you to do a lot of cool things. So I hope you really see the advantages you can take using this tool. So what I'm going to do is create just a little I-beam edge look. I'm going to extend this 2 inches, Actually, let's make it a little larger. I'm going to go 3 inches and then down 1 inch. And go back 2 inches. And let's go out 2 inches, 1 inch, and let's close that. And delete that. I'm going to go ahead and copy this, hit edit copy, because I'm going to use it again very shortly. And this is what I'm going to use, my follow me tool, and basically just select a surface, and if it's connecting to whatever lines it's connecting to, it will allow you to follow that profile, that surface profile that we created, and I could drag it all along my roof here. So just go ahead and drag it all the way around, and when it comes back to where it started, it'll just light up and it cleans it up. So nice little cool effect that it creates there. Let's go ahead and try it again. Let's hit edit paste, and let's place it over here. And see, now when I grab it, it's not sticking to anything because this is in its own group. Now if I was in that group, it would stick to it. So let's grab this again. I'm going to edit cut, open this group, and hit edit paste in place, and there we go. So now for this one, I'm going to hit follow me, go whoops, and if it does that, if it automatically does that, just undo and click once on a surface and then drag your mouse and just make it touch that surface, and there we'll stop there, and then we're going to go this way again with it. And let's go ahead and make it return back into there. Let me go ahead and erase that line, clean it up. Now I'm going to do it on my garage over here. I'm going to hit edit paste, and since I'm in the same group, it will go ahead and stick to that. And let's hit the follow me tool. We'll select the surface first, and then we will drag it. There we go. And we see it didn't quite wrap around that corner. If I wanted to do that, let me just push it back and hit tools, follow me, and hit that surface, and there we go. And clean that. And we'll do it one more time over here. Edit paste. And I'm going to try a different way of using the offset tool. I'm going to select the path that I want it to follow first, and then I'm going to hit tools, follow me, and now I'm going to click this surface, and bam, it automatically follows that surface that I pre-selected. Let's clean that piece right there. And there we have a flat roof system. Now let me show you how we can do a sloped roof system, and to do this I'm going to create a separate layer. Let's call this S-Roof 2, and let's shut off our other roof that we just created. Now for this, let's create a profile that we want to use our follow me tool with. So let's just create a 6-inch fascia board here, or freeze board. And let's go 1 inch. Let's go back up. Let's give it a 2-foot overhang. Let's make it a pretty deep overhang. And let's go. I made a 6-inch fascia, and let's make this a 4/12 actually. Kind of keep it low sloping. And now I can follow this geometry that I just created. When it turns magenta like that, it's because it is recognizing this previous angle and it's following that. So I know that I am continuing on with that 412 pitch, and I'm gonna go 6 inches down here, and let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and connect it there. So there I've created a profile that I'm gonna want to go ahead and create my roof with, and I'm actually gonna stretch it out just a little bit more. We'll see why in a minute. And let's go ahead and I know that's at an angle. It's not, I'm not trying to create a rafter. I'm just trying to create a profile that I can wrap around my building. So now let's make this its own group. And I'm going to open that group. And now I'm going to create the path that I want it to follow around my roof, around my building. And let's go ahead and just going around the perimeter of my building. And let's go ahead and I'm going to select all these lines. I'm going to unselect that surface, and I'm going to hit Tools, Follow Me, and let's click on our face, and bam, we just created a roof system there. Now I'm going to delete some of these lines here because I want to clean it up. Let's go ahead and use my eraser tool. I think it'll be a little faster. And what I'm going to do now is use my intersecting faces tool to help me clean this roof system up. So now I'm going to go ahead and select all these faces, right click, and hit intersecting faces with selection. And there you see it just made all the surfaces that were intersecting. It kind of created a division, a line between them all. So now let's go ahead and delete these overlapping surfaces. And there we have our hip roof. And of course I could have made this profile a little bit more complicated if I wanted to, a little bit more detailed, just depending on the style that you want to go with. So there's a lot of things we can do with that Follow Me tool. So very cool tool. There's so many things you can do with it. Very complicated trims and different things. So definitely take advantage of that Follow Me tool. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my other roof system, and I think we are about ready to add materials. Oh, there's one more roof I want to add over here. Let's go ahead and make that a group. Extend that out. Oh, let's just go 12 inches with this one. And I still have my profile in my clipboard, so I'm going to rotate this around. Let me rotate this 90 degrees. And I'm going to place it on this edge. And let's see. I did not have it in a group, so here's the group. Now paste in place. Let's go Tools, Follow Me. And there we go.